All of all, Muslim, Christian, Jew, Hindu, Buddhist, and atheist one too. Everywhere creation applied one to the here and now existence of all of all. All things one positive, right? Plus one positive, right? Only equals two. One together. Good as truth, right? To be the absolute bigger and better of the one together adding up. I'll say that again. 1 plus 1 only equals 2. Good as truth. But if you don't know that, or you can't comprehend that, or digest that all the way out to the here and now of your reality, you're always crossing a line on one of the easiest math problems there is. Listen, faithfully, look, every time you cross with faith, you cross a crapshoot and a gamble on all of all adding up one positive together, good as truth, to the here and now of your reality. And because of that, all faith is a static, twisted, scattered, blind, undefined line, not only on the first math problem that you probably ever learned, but on the absolute good God and truth of all we are, to the here and now of reality check. There is nothing neutral and there is nothing bad. Either it's absolutely positively good as the truth of it to the bigger and better of all it is, positive and good, than all of all negativity, or it isn't. It's negatively deficient of one absolutely positively good as the truth of God of it, only to the absolute bigger and better of it, whatever it is, expressed in shape, form, and mass, to the reality check of atoms crossing and bonding evolved. Listen, only cross one positive when you feel all negativity. Only add up good as truth until the negativity subtracts up out of your reality to one nothing. Only be stated preset that way. If negativity can't state you, it can't consume you and kill you to one nothing, dust the wind at the beginning again. All Adam's creation applied one to the here and now existence of all God, truth, reality check. You can check it out yourself. Only cross and bond, Christ-like, one positive, two or more, at 360 degrees from the inside out to make the good truth of God of every shape, form, mass, one to the here and now reality, not to exclude every dimension of time and space you could think of and every shape, form, and mass of God you can think of. Only cross one positive, only add up good as truth together wherever you are to the bigger and better of all reality. If you do, you cannot be destroyed for that. You cannot die of that. And you cannot suffer up out of existence for that. The only thing that ever decayed, disintegrated, or suffered up out of existence of that is the lies of faith, the negative crisscrossing way of it, because all else is the positive, absolute, good truth of God of all faith. You understand? It's not faith at all, but you're blinded to it. Listen, if you don't know that anything you ever did faithfully is just the good of it is just being positive, right? You're always blinded to what good is. All things positive are stated good as truth. And that's why the reality of your faith will cross you negative with negativity, because it teaches that things cross bad. And in reality, that's a lie on all God, truth, reality. Good can't cross bad, and the good God, truth of you can't die. When you become enlightened in body of matter, right? You are resurrected from death to life. What that means is you take and you take on a new form in body of your matter. You know that anything negative, right, only is there as a boundary, not to destroy you, but to always keep you safe, because you recognize your enemy. You know what's attacking you always, and you can always put the absolute bigger and better of you being positive and good as truth to the reality of it, and it has to cross to nothing. That's the physics and laws of all matter creation apply one to the here and now existence of all reality check. God, truth, reality check. From the full thief man, God and King of all God, truth, reality check. From the Father, Allah of all, for everlasting peace, I am, that never dies to one nothing, the example and life of Jesus Christ, the Adam man evolved of all I am, the Father, Son, and even Holy Spirit of all God, truth, reality check I am, of mankind, of paradise I am, absolutely, positively, resistance is futile. Listen, either we're positive and good, adding up one together, it will be the one nothing of you. That's a fact, because in reality, I state to a higher energy. I state the highest energy of all God. Truth reality check. You hear me? I know my atoms are indestructible. I know my shape, form, and mass is indestructible as long as my ends meet my means. Meaning, if I start out positively, absolutely, right, wanting to do the bigger and better of being positive and good, I cannot come up short of that. That's not intention, man. That's a fact. You hear me? I don't live in a way in which I don't know for certainty what the good, absolute, positive, good truth of God of me is. Because in reality, there's nothing that can blindside me so foolishly that I cross to nothing. As long as I have a mind, right, to understand the reality check of all I am, of creation, applied to the existence of all reality of atoms crossing and bonding involved. I'm your God King, I'm your head king, and I'll tell you what, all else will either bond with it or cross to nothing. Because absolutely, positively, man, without a faithful doubt, you can believe I'm bigger and better than all negativity that could ever destroy anybody or anything. And in reality check, I'm not having it. I'm tired of watching this world die out a lie of murderous suicide. And it's getting closer and closer to the time that I'm just going to make it happen, man. Listen, this earth was created in 7 days, and I guarantee you I can destroy the faith of it in less than 3. You understand? I'm not having it. So anybody who's producing faith, you better produce good as truth, absolutely, positively. I don't care who you are, where you are, what you're doing. When I put out the good truth of God like this in reality, I put out positive energy to the cosmos in every direction. And that positive energy is up inside of you. Either you accept it and you bond with it positive and good, or that energy is a negative polarity and charge on you, destroying you to nothing. And you cannot escape it. You understand? I'm going to send a link with this video, or it'll be in a video link. But no, in reality, if you see this, you comprehend this, and you are against this and not for this, it will be the one nothing to you forevermore. That's a fact check. Have not a faithful doubt. That's God. That's truth. That's a reality check.